Have you ever thought about how annual flow of energy from the sun absorbs all non-renewable energy? All life on Earth is supported by the sun. This amazing natural resource radiates energy in the form of heat and light by fusing hydrogen into helium at its core. Solar energy power from the sun, it is vast, clean, and inexhaustible resource. The annual flow of energy from the sun absorbs all other non-renewable energy flows and stocks is several orders of magnitudes about what humankind needs, by John Lingong and Wolowski. Photovoltaic cells, electricity from solar cells, have undergone a rapid development and is rapidly being used both in minor private systems as well as in large-scale installations connected to the national grid. Since my elementary years, I have always been fascinated by the phenomenon of solar power and how it generates electricity, and so research on the current scientific status which unfolds. The photovoltaic devices generate electrical power upon illumination. The electrical current is generated as photons from sunlight are absorbed and charges are generated in semiconductor material. Semiconductors or silicon absorb a large fraction of sunlight by below the absorption known as band gaps. Of the conductor, no absorption occurs, and this controls the photocurrent and thus the electrical power of devices in combination with the voltage, which is influenced by very basic physics and material science parameters. To date, solar energy conversion in the electricity by photovoltaic modules is a mature technology. Storage of solar energy can be achieved by using energy of light to produce fuel cells and solar thermal systems. Photovoltaic cells is a viable alternative electricity source that is increasingly becoming popular due to the renewable nature. The cells produce electricity with sunlight, excites electrons in the cells, the most promising voltaic cells. In the terms of cost, mass production, and high efficiency are manufactured using silicon. Photovoltaic cells have the potential to grab a significant portion of future U.S. and world electrical energy. In the immediate future, silicon voltaic cells have a higher likelihood of decreasing in cost and will lead in vast installation, quoted by Blankenship. There will be no anticipation that an increase in solar power will be used by at least 700% by the year 250 in the United States. That is because of the size of the unit. It is adaptable and it's flexible. The portability and flexibility of this makes photovoltaic cells a viable energy source for homes, industries, public utilities, and other domains, quoted by Kabir. Besides solar energy, involves solar thermal conversion systems. Solar thermal energy systems contains the sun's radiant energy and convert into heat. This heat can be used directly from household and industrial purposes or to produce steam to drive turbines that produce electricity. There are cutting-edge technologies that are designed for the purposes of converting the incident solar radiation into usable energy. The entire process of converting solar heat into usage heat involves the use of collectors, which are designed with lenses, mirrors, and heat exchangers. These collectors usually concentrate the radiant energy from the sun by transforming it into a carrier fluid by conveyance purposes. Based on the thermal conversion process, it is evident that the solar energy is a renewable source of energy that will never run out, quoted by Cassidy. This renewable energy technologies assessment reveals that technology has the potential to provide the nation with options in approximately half of the U.S. future's needs. In conclusion, if anyone ever wanted to save the world before, this is the opportunity to do so. The renewable energy sources, particularly solar power, paves bright futures for generations to come. The implementation of renewable technologies will reduce many of the current environmental problems associated with the fossil fuel production and the use. Thank you.